Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In the previous episode, we were betrayed by Marjolaine. I know, so shocking, I never saw it coming. Right. And before we get into this episode, I'd just like to state that for the time being, because of the way my schedule currently is, I have no idea when my days off are going to be. I'm going to change up my recording schedule to recording one video a day and uploading it. Like, basically recording video the day before it goes up. It's not going to change my upload schedule. I'm going to try to keep that as is. I am currently working with my manager, well, my projection manager, to try and get consistent days off, but I can't make any promises on that. So just thought I'd let you guys know that up front. I am also considering getting a Twitter going just so I can post updates like, oh, something's gone wrong, I can't upload, or whatever is going on, or stuff like that. I'm considering it. Anyways, let's get a move on.
Sketch? I guess we made it.
So glad to see you, or anything after last week.
My thanks too. I'll help how I can.
Thanks for getting me out of that place, Liliana. No market for a helper.
No market?
That Raleigh wasn't going to keep me long. A spy ringleader like Marjolaine painted you. You were going to the highest bidder. Maybe even the Empress.
I just wish I had been there for Tug.
They did him first because he wouldn't shut up. Drove Raleigh's men crazy for days, laughing at them. He was stalling for me. They said they'd take my hands. Only way to trust a mage.
Oh, Sketch.
All I see is red. But it doesn't matter. We can't fix this.
So we don't fix it, but we can set it right.
I'm not sure I know what that means.
As long as we try.
Hello, Silas. Didn't exactly talk much to you.
Silas, was it?
Yes, I had to follow. I hope to earn the good mother's trust, and yours. I stand ready to go after the commander. And this Marjolaine who put you at his mercy.
Apparently this now involves nations? Or threatens to?
I don't pretend to understand all that. I was in Raleigh's care a lot longer than a week. Whatever I can do to settle my debts, I will.
So, did I free a criminal?
I poached some game. I'd have taken my lashes, but Raleigh doesn't like inconveniencing the king's law. He had me for months. For no reason beyond his own amusement.
How does a petty criminal get so quick with a blade?
Former soldier. I was probably not too far from Raleigh during the war. Glad to say I'm nothing like him now.
So you'll follow me? Where do you think that will lead?
If I can end this, I hope to serve the Chantry. They will already know my good intentions. What about you?
Me? Nobody cares what I want.
You should.
No doubt Dorothea is waiting for me.
I'll follow you where you lead. I owe you that, and more.
Darn straight you do.
Our Lady Andraste, blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. She is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Still here for you, Liliana. Missy, need something to perk you up. Road ahead will be a tough one.
Len? How?
Yeah, I went to ground when Marjolaine showed her colours. Almost gave you up after the week. Hard to miss your escape, though. Lots of people thanking their Orlesian she-devil. So, need anything?
You're right back to selling? Even after all this?
Marjolaine left me dry too. Pissed about that, but the payout must be good to drop resources like us.
You're saying you'd have done it too?
Well, not to me, but I understand. That's the game.
All right. Show me what you've got.
Let's see, what has he got? Can't afford that, can't afford that. I could probably sell off some stuff that I don't need. Yeah, like all these gemstones. But even so, I'm not going to need those tomes. Nope, only has mage stuff. Heavy hobnails. Half-cask ward. Might work for Silas. Yeah. Yeah, he still needs some equipment. But I can't put it on him now.
Please.
You work in this temple?
I am giving my life to the Chantry, yes. If you'll excuse me.
I'm sorry about earlier. I wasn't sure where I was.
It's not that, miss.
What then?
I was like you before I came to serve Our Lady. It troubles me.
I am no threat to you.
No, I worry for you. Many come to the Chantry at a difficult time. Not all find their way back.
I won't need to come back.
I was the same. There was a lot of pain between then and now. If you'll excuse me.
Right. Alright, Dorothea, what do you got for us?
Our Marjolaine has secured Commander Raleigh as an escort to leave Ferelden. No doubt she expects a reprisal for her various crimes. It would be a shame to disappoint her.
I need to know some things before this goes ahead.
As would I.
I know nothing about the commander, beyond what he did.
Commander Raleigh is a noble who apparently distinguished himself to King Merrick during the Orlesian-Ferelden War. Many on both sides have been reluctant to abandon the hatreds of that conflict. But if I had to venture a guess, I suspect he is also a miserable bastard at heart.
Would not surprise me.
I could have died in a dungeon, like Tug did.
I recognized a familiar spirit in you, and I had faith. It is a strength you come to understand in service.
I'm glad you didn't start preaching at the time.
I hope I am not preaching now. I just wanted you to be aware of the tools you already had. If this is the last the Chantry sees of you, I have still balanced some of my shame.
A lot of people followed me out. What happens to them?
Some will be turned over to the city guard, although the difference in treatment may well feel like freedom. Others, like Silas, have more than paid for their petty crimes. He wants to join the Chantry.
Perhaps he wants a chance at Commander Raleigh.
I would not blame him.
You know a lot for an outsider in Ferelden.
The members of this temple have been most helpful, though they technically owe no allegiance to Raleigh.
They suffer too if secrets given to the Chantry are not safe.
My actions could harm all nations ministered by the Chantry.
This seems like a lot of trouble for a few papers.
If Raleigh finds the support to act on them, the number of lives at stake would be considerable.
But Ferelden and Orlais are at peace.
It might be more accurate to say we are merely no longer at war.
Tell me how to find Marjolaine.
For your own reasons, I trust.
Do you want your precious papers, or not?
Not if I inflict more harm in the process. Call it a concern of my trade.
I need to see Marjolaine. Then I will decide what she deserves.
I cannot deny you that. But allow yourself to be surprised by what you decide. That is something I wish I had done for myself. Marjolaine is with Raleigh, seeking passage across the waking sea. I have suggested a path. Be careful.
Oh boy, gonna be a lot of fighting between us and Marjolaine. And even if this does go over the time limit, I am still gonna keep going until the end, because chances are when we reach the time limit, if it's...
Pathetic girl. You're in the heart of my Ferelden. What do you hope to gain?
Listen to the commander, pretty one. There is nothing for you here.
Nothing but revenge. What was I saying? Oh, right. We're pretty much at the end of the series. Well, let me rephrase that. We're at the end of the DLC. Just a whole lot of guards between us and them. Alright, Silas has got that one.
I'll do it. Time for some fun.
Ooh, decapitation! Yep, we got Sandstalkers to deal with. Not an enemy we've actually encountered in the main game yet. I think they don't show up until Orzammar.
Something's crawling around.
I'll show you something.
I'd rather you show them anything. Yeah, not really a whole lot to commentate on, especially considering I'm doing this on easy because I'm only doing this for the story.
It's down. Here comes trouble.
Ooh, right, I forgot to equip Silas's gear. Probably would be a good idea.
That's real, is it not? Now for the master of these beasts, and Marjolaine.
And the papers. Lives count on that.
And the papers.
Yeah, not quite
Only
yet.
Legion harlot. If you wanted more of my men, you could have just
Yeah, hell, Silas, heal up. I gotta take out that mage before he takes out Silas.
It's done.
Of course, we stun each other at the same time.
I'll do it. Here comes trouble! From shadow to your heart! I am very tired of playing games with Commander Raleigh.
Let's see if that's any better than Sketch's current staff. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Right. Always something else.
Only reason I'm not using Dirty Fighting on this guy is because A, he's not very tough, and B, I want to save him for
I
something.
got it!
Now let's let the post-health regen help. Or post-combat regen. Get us back up to full.
unruly girl. Let me demonstrate how one properly controls death.
In my time.
Alright, good. They at least let her get up. Word of advice, you're probably going to want to take out the mage first, just because it has a habit of boosting Raleigh, and it's very squishy.
I'll do it.
I've had enough!
Careful now. I'm wounded. Do you hear?
You asked for it!
None of that!
And there we go.
You're better than Marjolaine said. The bards of Orlais have earned their reputation. But I remember the scared little girl in my cell.
Silas, he's all yours.
I won't kill you. I'm not that selfish.
Yeah, personally I would have stuck a knife in his ribs before throwing him over the edge.
Thanks for that.
All this. I'm doing every one of these lives. It's more fun when it's personal. I wonder, what did the lovely mother offer for her papers? Something as entertaining as what I did to get them?
The papers don't matter. I'd take them back for nothing.
Then I was right to think you were dangerous.
Don't turn this around on me. What you did was inexcusable.
Once you started to question, it was only a matter of time before you would betray me. That's what I would have done. So I did it first. We are the same.
No.
So you say, but here you are, weapon in hand.
You see your own distrust on every face. Did I ever know you?
If this was reversed, you'd wake every day expecting my blade.
Marjolaine.
We are the same.
And then it just leaves off there with that. I don't get why she...
That moment I keep, because even now, I don't know what ending serves best. But being able to choose, that is the truth of this story. The rest, it changes with the audience. All things change when they find purpose.
I just do not get why she lets her get away. She knows she's going to be coming after her. She specifically states, I will be coming after you. And yet just lets her walk away. I just... Honestly, if I was Liliana, I'd have just stuck a knife in her back and thrown her over the edge of the cliff. Give me a nice bit of peace of mind. But then again, that's just me. Oh well. Don't really have much to say. This DLC does explain a lot, but it also pokes a lot of holes in the story, like I just said. It's interesting, plus the battle dress of the provocateur that you get from it, if you manage to get all the pieces of masterwork leather, is a nice bit of armor to have in-game, whether you have Liliana in your team or not, because it's not exclusive to her, if I recall correctly. But beyond that, I got nothing really more to say on this. I'm just gonna let this credits play out, and I guess I'll end it off there. Potentially a little early, depending on how long these credits are. And then I guess I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Or if you're also watching my Crosscode series, which I highly recommend, I'll see you Tuesday. But yeah, that's it. I'll just turn this off and let you enjoy the music.